Hey, it's PakTron here doing Eastern Era. I played for 10 hours and I made a short video under 30 minutes with all the details you need. And yeah, as far as I played, the maximum discipline amount in the demo was 8, and character generation in the early game, that you make your main character and helping hands with you. I made mine and didn't do any specific elements, just random roll and naming it Choo Choo. And the start of the game is pretty normal. It's like almost like in Dwarf Fortress, and you have a broken wagon, you search it, you have a pile of food and a pile of materials and basic stuff, additives, healing stuff and stuff like that. Bonfire, chopping block, that's same as in Dwarf Fortress if you have played it. And I'll just show the early game quickly. And you need to build on the area of the fire or the light or the effect. There was some videos in the in YouTube that gave a little bit wrong building information there. Then just put some mats there and depot spots, and your guys will gather stuff, and they will automatically share beddings, so you don't have to manually set anything. Later on, when you have more people, it's good idea to give a good bed to a certain discipline. They even get plus mood from that when you manually set a bed for them. Yeah, that's the start. The animals here pretty much don't care where you are, they're just strolling around. The demo has 2 encounters script. They always happen. I won't ruin anything, but you will see the attacks and stuff in the video. And there is basic materials: wood, iron, stone, jade, and then many different wood types, meaning that they all give, of course, wood, but some of them give like something to eat. And then there is many different bushes. You get hay and food and medicine and stuff like that from those. Nothing special there. And the demo only contains the first cultivation section. It's a key training. So all the books, I had like 8 or so, couldn't use those. You can command to read, but you can't. They don't read the books, so don't know why, but couldn't get those to work, so you don't get any special movements or special attacks and stuff like that. But when you have like when you start the game, I started with all the weapons included, so I took all the weapons with me. And with the weapons, I can pretty much kill everything that attacks me. We have the boost increase in our attacks, and the disciplines will, when you select a huge area, you can just select what you want and from a list. That's pretty good. And you just attack and first draft and then click and they will attack. But you can actually you can kite the enemies, so if it's harder on the release, then you can have a fast guy with good defenses and like 7 guys with bows and 1 guy that just hits them with the 2-hander and runs away, and they follow him, and you just use the bows from longer of distance. There is some mayhem in the combat, so they might spread out, but at least using a bow, they are not immediately in the melee range. That guy has 5000 HP, and at start, if you don't have any good weapons, you only have your main guy, you might lose 1 guy. But the problem with this is that the alarm of attack comes when you are in combat, so you have to keep your eyes out all the time, at least in the demo. Maybe in the release they have like minimap or something like that, so you can see when the red dot is coming too close. So you can see that it has 5000 HP. Yeah. I built a small house for sleeping, and you can pretty much have dining tables in the house. It's 7 times 7 is the size of the house. So you get in the middle, you get the table and the chairs and 4 wooden beds. The game is pretty nice. Unfortunately, it's not complete, and if it's early access, I wouldn't buy it. In any case, I wouldn't buy it. Only if there is certain things that has to happen for this game to be good in cultivation game. It has to have a basic mortal realm stuff like the gold and silver and iron and all the basic stuff. I had pretty fast, I had like 5000 food, so, and those spoil. So trading has to be in the game in huge effects in mortal items. So you have to have a mortal trading, and then you have to have the cultivation trading. So you have to have 2 different trading systems, and those systems can't overlap. You can buy with, let's say, gold and silver some basic ingredients and do medicine out of them, but when they are actual cultivation items, then you shouldn't be able to trade them in the normal mortal realm trade. So there should be like a world map. It's on the bottom right corner. It's not in the game. The sect system is not in the game. Statistics is not in the game. And automation, drones, spiders and those cultivation puppets is not in the game. The combat styles is not in the game, at least not in my game. And pretty much you just swing your weapons in the combat, nothing else. And you can see the house there. There is the arena where you train, your guys train there. And wooden beds are good. One problematic thing in the game is that it's pitch black in your room, even when there is like huge amounts of lights there. So I don't know what's going on. That's the room layout. And at least in the demo, you don't have to basically do any farm food. You just pick all the ingredients from the forest. Like you kill the animals, there is like 10 or 20 trees that give you fruits, and with those fruits you can dry them up and get endless amounts of food. This is the upgraded version of the base, and there is the drying building because I was frustrated and didn't want to eat raw materials and raw meat, so I started to test drying of fruits, and that's huge food income from there. You don't need anything else, really. And because it's the demo, and the tech tree in the demo, even when it's limited, even if the demo tech tree would be 100% complete, it would be too little to be a functional game, in my opinion. There is too little there. You have to have an option to make good roads, so you have nice streets and everything. You have to be able to do statues and make a really pretty cultivation town or sect place, and it's not in, at least not in the demo. Then if you have that, like I said earlier, there is the mortal realm, and then there is the cultivation realm. Cultivation realm should have lots of cultivation stuff in it, like spirit crystals and spirit pets and that are rare, and alchemy, and all those should have their own buildings. If you basically could make a huge one big building and stuff everything in there, but maybe they will introduce a disturbance effect. So if you have too much in one room, crafting would be almost impossible. That would be a good change. The sleeping system is pretty normal from other games like Dwarf Fortress, RimWorld. You can pretty much put them to work and select what they do, and you can see the skill levels, and then the sleeping hours and all those can be done. The problematic thing in this game is that two things that was a problem. One, if you have full night sleep in middle of the day when you are working or doing stuff, they are tired. So my solution was to cut couple of hours of sleep on the night and have a 2-hour sleep in middle of the day. And they were happier. The second thing is the trees respawn all the time, all around you, so you have endless amount of wood. You just cut them down and there you go. There is plantation, cotton, all the things you need. I'm expanding on the right side, 2 bigger sheds. I'll remove the 4 small or 8 small ones and make bigger. Bigger is better. And the drying places, I'll expand those to have a huge amount of drying capability, because you don't need anything else. Second thing, that if the game has trading and different sects, like in Amazing Cultivator and Simulator, you have like 10 different sects or something like that. If this game has those, it would be a good idea to actually have those, and when they visit or your place, you could have like requirement to them to be happy to have like high grade foods and stuff like that, because at the moment you can just dry your fruits and you don't need anything else. So that's an aspect. And for visitors, like tea and jade statues and jade, pretty stuff like that. think it's not much to ask for, stuff like that. But at least if they can do it, it would be nice to have a... if they can add a beautification building set that you can do roads and statues and lighting systems, and if you make a cultivation building you can do like cultivation lights and cultivation statues that are some spirit crystal stuff in them and stuff like that. There is an attack. Bandits, there is a bandit camp near, and I tested about what the bandits do. They brainlessly attack the buildings or the walls that I built. So it's a good idea to have walls, but if you just have all of your guys and attack, at least the demo bandits are just way easy because all the weapons that you have possibilities to get from the starting screen is pretty good. They enable you to kill everything. And then if you actually produce weapons, you do crude iron, silver and gold bars. You just have to make many furnaces and they just drop the stuff there and they automatically complete the bars. And then you make bows and epic bows and legendary weapons. At least with skill level 9 in crafting, in forge crafting. I was looking the loot on the ground and then something happened. Out of the blue, a dragon, and my boss is fighting it. Choo Choo is fighting it, and it's a gear dragon, so it's not a real dragon, I think. So when you kill that one, you get I think you get a book and a orange armor. It can be slightly different from kill by kill, but at least I got orange armor 2 times in 2 games. In the first game I lost 2 guys. Now my main guy is pretty good, and she got hit 1 time and mild laceration. The combat system in this game is pretty nice. It doesn't seem to be so nice looking when you follow the combat, but you don't have a pure hit point system. You have body system, and you can get damage in the body and different parts of your body. So when you go to 0 or close to 0 with one body part, you pretty much die. Yeah. Choo Choo needs help. Now there is 2 lacerations, but the damage is not big. It's like 30 points only. There is flame. It's meridian damage, key damage, heals in 100 days. But when you use medicine and heal, it drops. The time drops how long you need to heal. The more you use medicine and stuff like that, and the time helps also. It drops pretty fast. I try to kite the dragon. The hitbox system in the dragon, because it's flying, is not there. So yeah. And when you move, there is a slight delay when you can attack again. So your guy will stand 1 or 2 seconds. So you need to run further away to actually get attacks in before the dragon hits you. Like there, the guy is just standing there and gets hit 2 times. Yeah. I took damage, a lot more this time, and it wasn't because of me, it was because the guy just was standing there. So the combat system needs some time framing fixes. But like you can see, the bow guy on the right side is pretty far away. So you just need to have one tank, your main guy with the best items, and then you just have lots of legendary bow guys. I'm pretty sure that it will work just fine. And there is a bunny sleeping on the background. Yeah. A lot of people are damaged from the breathing, but not biggie. They will all get fixed and healed, and the dragon is dead. There. And heal, heal, heal. So yeah, it's good idea to have like half of your guys to have like 4 or more healing. So don't just take people that are like 0 or 1 or 2 healing. It's good to have more. Because if you have only one level 9 healer in the early game, if that guy is crippled, you're pretty much cooked at that point. And you can actually self-heal in this game. You can command a guy to self-heal. Try to self-heal, at least. I was exploring towards the bandit camp, and there was a goal again with 5,000 hit points. This time my main guy is coming to help, and main guy has better weapon also this time. I'm running away, so my choo-choo comes and hits. But as before, the guy just stands there, not doing anything. A little while at least. But when you get cultivation combat in this game, then the game has to have, it's a mandatory thing in my opinion, it has to have a huge difference in normal combat and cultivation combat, like the damage and everything. If, let's say, there would be a guy with cultivation, sword skills, and my guy with none and 0 cultivation defense skills and nothing, like only the equipment. The equipment shouldn't be the decisive factor. It should be training and paper scissors style skill system with different weapons, cultivation weapon skills. So you have to have more than just sword guys. You have to have like a spear guy, sword guy, and then some kind of automatic system where your guys will focus on the easier targets for them. So if you have a sword guy, spear guy, and there is 2 different guys, there should be a internal combat system that they don't brainlessly attack one target. They will switch targets to get more done with their skills. That would be good. And if you would have a foundation level and core level and what golden core level and Nescant soul level and primordial level and stuff like that, maybe there would be like flying spores or something like that. It would be good and nice and all that, but there is nothing like that at the moment, in the demo at least. There, 1 zombie dead. This is the complete base. About 7-8 hours in. There is fruit trees there, and I'm doing lots of iron bars, silver bars and gold bars. And just making weapon upgrades, armor upgrades. I have like level 9 crafter, and I did legendary silk, full set of legendary silk clothing to all my guys. And then I attacked the bandit camp, and there is a problem in this game. The food level is going down really fast, so when I attacked the bandit camp, I had to send 2 of my guys back because they were in 50% food, and the rest were 80-90%. So we attack. Let's attack the first guy. They spread. AoE attack a little bit. You can clearly see that my guys have good weapons and armor. Almost 0 damage to my guys. But bandits are bandits. They are mortal class. So when we have key foundation crafters that have made legendary weapons and armor, it should be easy like this. It's over already. Only the leader is left. The leader could be foundation level in my opinion. Or well-trained key class maybe. There, it's done. I destroyed the base, and 5 minutes later there is like a bandit attack from the same spot. So it's a scripted event, like it says. It just spawns bandits all the time. I sent my choo-choo boss there, and she's killing all of them alone, maybe. But as we soon find out, the enemy can also stun or knock back or knock down, and that's when you are alone, bad things happen. The boss is dead, meaning I am dead. But the game doesn't actually end, and there is a respawn button in the character sheet, but it doesn't respawn your guy when you're dead. It's just a respawn if your guy is stuck somewhere. So that's information I learned. And pretty much it was worth 10 hours of testing. It's a good game when it's ready, but as I said earlier, don't buy it if it's early access. This is the next stage of the base. I built like 12 automated ballistas, and that's in my opinion, if they work automatically, that's something that the game does not need. It shouldn't have it. You should have like a mercenary city watch or something that will automatically gun them. Yeah, this is this, and leave a comment, like, subscribe. I would love it. I'm new. See you guys later. Have a good week and a good weekend. Bye bye.